What's up, lords and ladies? Welcome back to another video on this channel. So in today's video, this one might be a gross one to some of you who are new in keeping reptiles. Now, I didn't want to record this video, but I do want to keep things, raw and also very open when it comes to keeping bearded dragons. I don't want to sugarcoat anything and be like, hey, everything's gonna be perfect, because if you've kept bearded dragons or if you're keeping them, you're eventually gonna run into this problem. So I wanted to record this video and share with you what to do when your bearded dragon basically runs over poop and it gets stuck. It's honestly not the nicest video, like I said, but it's the reality when it comes to keeping live animals. You're eventually gonna have this problem. Whether you like it or not, your bearded dragon might just decide it wants to have a poo bath and actually do this. So, if you are weak in the stomach and don't want to watch this video, I completely understand. But if you want to learn something new and what I do to deep clean my bearded dragons, then stick around. But with that being said, enough of me talking, let's just get started with this video. Let's go. Okay, so we got Wilbur here. Now from the top, he looks nice and clean, but from the bottom, yeah, he is disgusting. This guy, for some reason, he decided to walk on his poop. Now, it doesn't take that long for poop to basically dry up on them. So what I like to do for a bearded dragon when this happens is basically place them in warm water. Now you want to make sure that you're keeping an eye on them, because this is gonna basically soften that whole entire area that is dirty. But with that being said, he might get thirsty and start drinking the water, which is not a good thing, and it's not what you want him to be doing, because that is a quick way that your bearded dragon can actually get sick, because it's basically drinking dirty water, and that's not good for them. They shouldn't be drinking anything that has poop or anything in it. So keep a close eye, keep the water nice and warm. As you can see, he's starting to get in that mode to drink water. So in that case, what I would do, as you can see, I completely got a water dish and I placed it inside there so he could drink water without basically drinking all of that nasty water. Because let me just put the camera a little bit darker. Yeah, you could see all that poop and all of that nastiness. So you could imagine him basically drinking that. And yeah, like I said, that is a quick, disaster right there that it's just waiting to happen, because the last thing you want him to do is drink dirty water and get sick. So just doing something like this, very quick fix. Your bearded dragon, might be one that doesn't like taking a bath. So you might want to do this in a place where he could, safely take a safe bath. Now, one thing that some of you guys have been messaging me about is how warm do I keep the water? Now, I mentioned this in the past. You basically want to keep it a little bit warmer than room temperature. You don't want them to be too cold, otherwise they could get complications from that. But once you basically have them in nice warm water for about 5-10 minutes, what you want to do next is get yourself a brush that you could basically brush them off. And as you can see, now he's making a mess and pooping in here. Honestly, why? Like, I'm literally trying to make a nice video and you're over here just being bad. This is what I mean. Like, keeping a bearded dragon is not always the easiest, funnest thing to do. So, okay, so at least he basically went inside of the sink here and not in his enclosure. But like I was saying, what you want to do is gently get a brush and basically brush underneath their feet, underneath their tail, and get everything that you possibly can off. One thing that has really helped out has been this dragon wash. So I really like this product. I'll put a link in the description if you do purchase from there, right? Just send them a little message being like, Lord of Lion sent me here. That way, maybe we get more things, and I don't know. But just send them a nice message being like, hey, Lord of Lion sent me here. And they'll be like, who the hell is that? But like I said, Dragon Wash is really nice. I like using it. It's a safe like shampoo or soap for your bearded dragons. However, this thing is, I would say it's not as strong. So even though it does do really well when it comes to cleaning and most of the things, when it comes to deep cleaning, I like using this right here, Dragon Detox. So this right here is basically from the same company. It's just that this is more of a deep clean. So it still smells pretty good. It still smells like soap, but it does more of that job that you need when it comes to your bearded dragon having poop stuck to him. It does a really good job of taking that out. So what I like to do is I just get the brush. I basically put a little bit on there and I just go into town. Okay, calm down. Oh my God. Now, it's not gonna be the easiest thing to do. As you can see, Wilbur is not really liking it, but he needs to get all of this poop off. And you can already see it's basically clean. So I'm just gonna go in there. You know, you also wanna make sure you're getting its feet. And the best way to do it is basically just grab its foot and give it a little twist, not too hard. And you basically just clean it. And if he starts running, let go. You know, the tail's a little bit more stronger and you know, you could hold it a little bit more, even though I'm not holding it hard. The fact that he has like no grip in the sink, he can't really run and hurt himself. But you do want to be gentle when doing this because they're not going to really like it 100%. So, okay, calm down, dude. Okay, it's okay. So you don't want to be too rough, but you do want to scrub most of it off. You know, when it comes to the belly, you might just have to go in there and just be very gentle. Calm down, dude. It's okay. It's okay. So you do want to be gentle, but yet firm. You don't want to cause them too much of a harm. But as you can see now, his belly, well, it's in shed, but his belly, his feet, his tail are basically clean. Now, I could do a better job in cleaning, but since I'm recording, it's a little bit harder, but for the most part, it's clean. So I'm just gonna finish him off and clean it. But I do have other dragons that I need to clean as well. So let's go get the other dragons. Say goodbye to Wilbur. Goodbye, Wilbur. See you later, alligator. Okay, the last dragon, and thankfully it's the last dragon that I need to basically deep clean, is Penelope. Now, I don't even want to raise her tail up because it's honestly just gross. Like, look at this. Yeah, like she basically went into town. Now, this happens from time to time. It's not always. I've noticed that my bearded dragons, for whatever reason, you know, especially around this time when it gets warmer, they're a little bit way more active than usual and they want to come out and basically explore. So when they basically poop, they do one of those like glass running thing. Okay, Penelope, I'm trying to clean you. But they do those glass surfing maneuvers, and sometimes there's poop inside of the enclosure that they just basically went and they will run all over. But I know that there's other keepers out there that have this similar problems. Let me know in the comment section down below, and the way that you can let me know, I don't know, just put the poop emoji. Just spam the comment section with the poop emoji. I want to see nothing but poop emojis in the comment section. Don't comment anything else. Just put a poop emoji, okay? And if you can't put a poop emoji, just put the word poop. Okay, I don't know. Oh, man, I don't know what I'm asking for. But at this point, man, this is the dirty work. This is the behind the scenes that you don't see. Like my bearded dragons, I always like keeping them nice and clean, but this is the dirty work that you don't get to see all the time. So I'm just gonna get the scrub. Okay, we're basically just cleaning a dragon. Nothing like cleaning a bearded dragon. So when it comes to cleaning your bearded dragon, you could take them a bath almost every single day if you really wanted to, but I would recommend doing it, you know, especially when they're dirty, you know, give them a deep clean, but give them a bath at least once a week when they're an adult. When they're babies, you want to do it a little bit more frequently. So really what it comes down to is keeping your bearded dragon hydrated and also clean, because the last thing you want to do is, you know, keep your bearded dragon in a hot environment. And even though you have a water dish in there, they might not want to drink from there. So it's always safe to take them out and make sure that they're staying hydrated one way or another. And at the same time, keeping them clean is always the best thing for them, because that way you know, it's easier for you to handle them to begin with. And at the same time, you know, they don't stay dirty for a long period of time, and you could actually work with them, and they're a little bit more healthier because they're cleaner. So I can already see that Penelope's spirit has lifted up because I cleaned all of that poop. So look at her face. She's like, thank God. And trust me, sometimes it'll be worse. Sometimes it'll be all over their belly. Like, I don't know what's wrong with them. It's like they like being covered in poop, which is gross. Like, so if you are a new keeper, you know, this is something that you might experience with, you might not. So you definitely want to, you know, understand that if that does ever happen to you, you know, you're not the only one. Even me, who's been keeping bearded dragons for so long, sometimes gross things like this happen. So hopefully this video has helped out anyone out there. You know, I definitely kind of went out my way to keep this video raw and real with you. So hopefully you appreciate that, because I'm not sugarcoating this. I'm not one of those pet tubers that says, hey man, everything's gonna be okay. Just get a bearded dragon. 50 pets in one video. Woo, okay. At the end of the day, things aren't as easy as they seem. You know, working with animals, it's a lot of work. It definitely comes with its good and bad. Sometimes, you know, they eat, sometimes they don't, and sometimes they're dirty and sometimes they're clean. So hopefully this video has helped out anyone out there who is keeping a dragon. But for now, that is it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to be posting more videos, so subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell button. But this right here is Penelope. I'm Lord the Lion. Keep the blood pumping, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.
You gotta hit that notification, hit that notification, hit that notification button, baby. You gotta hit that notification, hit that notification, hit that